Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to talk about why I'm tired of ignorant, sloth-like strength coaches. That was difficult to say, sloth-like. Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. If you need coaching, check out the link down below. All right, yesterday I made a video about Rippetoe, talking about basically if you do conditioning work after your squat work, you're going to lose your gains and then some. And I didn't share my opinion, but I'm going to share some insights today now that the dust has settled. Some people believe he's absolutely correct. Some people believe if you do conditioning work after your strength work, the world's going to end, etc. And you know what? I'm going to try to remain calm in this video, but this sort of stuff fires me up. It's ignorant, it's sloth-like, it completely misses a mark. Basically, we're telling people not to do conditioning work because of the fear that it'll impact your recovery so you can't optimize muscle and strength gains. Now, the belief that somehow you can't do conditioning work, and if you do conditioning work, it's going to impact your recovery and you're going to lose all your gains. It's completely ignorant. It's completely ignorant. All it does is create this OCD panic that all you can do is lift and drink your GOMAD and all that kind of happy horse crap. I'm going to read a couple comments, okay? And I generally don't do this, but it'll help set the table. This one is from M.R. And it was about my video about, again, Rippetoe and doing 100 bodyweight squats, air squats, after your heavy sets of fives. This gentleman or lady, I don't really know, says, number one, it will affect recovery. Okay, so there's this paranoia that if you do a little bit of conditioning work, like 100 bodyweight squats after your squats, it's going to affect recovery. I've made the comment, if 100 bodyweight squats are so impactful that they're affecting your recovery, you're in really horrible shape. You're in really horrible shape. You might be chasing 5 pounds on your squat, but you're a slob. You're lazy. You're a sloth. You probably can't walk to the mailbox without needing oxygen. Is this what fitness is about? Is this what we're trying to encourage? Really? Is this the fear that if we do 100 bodyweight squats that we're so out of shape that it impacts our recovery? Is this your conditioning level? Is this your current level of health and fitness? Breaking news, you're fucked. You probably need more than 100 bodyweight squats. All right, point number 2. It will waste a lot of energy. 100 bodyweight squats is going to waste a lot of energy. It's going to waste a lot of energy that you need to walk to the fridge to drink your fucking GOMAD, right? Energy you need to do what? I mean, you burn what? How many calories, seriously, do you do burning 100 bodyweight squats? Hardly any. It's not that noteworthy. It's not like you're going out and running 13 miles. Seriously, is this how ignorant and lazy and sloth-like we become? That doing a little bit of conditioning work during our workouts is going to impact our recovery and our energy. And we can't possibly recover from such an intense demand because we're fat, lazy sloths. And we need an extra 5 pounds on our squat. And we live in fear. We live in this world of fear. We live in this world of fear that doing a little bit of conditioning work, we're so fragile. We're so fragile. In between drinking our GOMAD, we're so fragile that we can't possibly burn 1 extra calorie or we won't be able to recover. This is absolutely nonsense. It's insanity. All right, point number 3. It will make you feel like shit for a few days. 100 bodyweight squats is making you feel like shit for a few days. You can't make this stuff up. 100 bodyweight squats is making you feel like shit for a few days. God help you if you ever have to get a fucking real job and train on top of that. Maybe you have to become a trucker. Maybe you have to turn some nuts and bolts for a living. Maybe you have to stand up all day long. God help you if you have to have a real job, if you have to have a house and take care of the lawn, maintain the house, have children, have a real job. God help you. All right. We're fearful that 100 bodyweight squats will make you feel like shit for a few days. If 100 bodyweight squats makes you feel like shit for a few days, you have serious issues. Put down the GOMAD, son. Put down the GOMAD. All right. Will you be able to, he goes on to say, will you be able to add 5 pounds to the bar in the next 2 days? Probably not. I mean, come on. 5 pounds in 2 days? Is that really the goal here? Is that really sustainable? You're so focused on adding 5 pounds to your squat in 2 days that you're not doing any conditioning work at all. 5 pounds in 2 days, that's newbie stuff. That's something you do the first month you're in the gym. You hope you can add 5 pounds. That's not reality. That's not normal lifting. So that point doesn't even matter. So he goes on to say, hence, crazy old man might be correct. Crazy old man is not correct. Crazy old man is a sloth-like strength coach, and I'm over it. All right. So this is my response to him. This is utter nonsense. You have no idea what you're talking about. You're just making up things to fit your dogma. Doing more exercises after squats will crush your soul, ? Have you been paying attention to the world of lifting the last 100 years? We're in this, we're in this minimalistic, this construct that somehow if we do a little bit extra work, other than our 5s, that we won't be able to recover. Our strength gains won't be optimal. Man, have you seen the volume work of some of the top strength trainers on the planet? I mean, come on now. Seriously. And athletes as well. All right. So, and some people say, Mark, and these are comments from viewers, not from Mark. But some people will say, hey, Mark is a coach for novices. No, Mark lists himself as somebody that coaches athletes. And he talks about the people at his gym in his bio on starting strength. So athletes can't be ruled out of this conversation. That's why I mentioned him. All right. Another comment from Barbell Therapy, and I'm sure this will get a lot of responses from Mr. Barbell Therapy. But hey, you made the comment, so live with it. And if you hate me for responding, you had your say, now I'm going to have my say. Yes, Mark was correct. 100%. 100%, no doubt. Dorian Yates also said that conditioning after training interferes with the recovery process. I've also noticed it with clients. Dorian Yates was trained to be Mr. Olympia. He was training to have the best look possible. Dorian Yates had a cocktail of chemicals that could kill a pig, right? I mean, Dorian Yates wasn't exactly the shining light of conditioning and health, right? He was about 1 injection away from exploding in the gym. Let's be real here. That's reality. Dorian Yates wasn't worried about health. Do we really think Dorian Yates was worried about health at the time? Come on now. I respect Dorian Yates and I respect what he accomplished, but he was not worried about health. He was worried about the maximal amount of muscle mass at the expense of health. Health be damned. So this example is really ridiculous and it stresses the point I'm trying to make. You people out there who are backing this stuff are so frenzied about the possibility of adding 5 pounds to your squat that you are completely paranoid, locked down, afraid you're not going to recover because you're this fragile little piece of paper. You're this fragile little being. You can't possibly do 100 bodyweight squats because it's going to zap your recovery and you won't have, it's going to steal your energy and steal your soul. Come on now. If this is you, you need to get off the couch and get moving for the love of God. I just ran 2 hours a day, 5 days a week for 18 months, and I'm still in here lifting, and it's not impacting my fucking recovery because I eat right, I sleep right, and I do what it takes, and I allow my body to adapt. You're not this fragile little flower, so get the fuck over yourself. All right. He said during the thing that bothered me here from Barbell Therapy, he says, is also noticed it with his clients. Your clients come into you as a trainer and they don't have conditioning. And you're afraid that if you push them a little bit, it'll impact their recovery. Yes, it will. That's part of the conditioning process, Mr. Trainer. You have to push them so they can expand and improve their conditioning. If your clients aren't recovering, it's because they're in shit shape and they need to be pushed a little bit. My response was, you are insane. You don't want clients to improve their conditioning, and that the fear is that it will hinder recovery 0.00001% and super optimal strength gains. You're an awful trainer and ignorant to boot, and I stand by that opinion. So, yeah, I got pretty fired up in this video. I'm tired of ignorant, sloth-like strength coaches that spread this fear, that spread the idea that doing conditioning work is somehow going to crush your strength gains and somehow going to crush your recovery. You know what? If your recovery sucks and you're overweight and you can't possibly do 100 body weight squats, and if 100 body weight squats are hindering your squat progress, you probably need them. You probably need a lot more. You probably got bigger problems. Okay, you probably got bigger problems than trying to add 5 pounds onto the bar, because I know hundreds, if not thousands, of athletes that do conditioning work, strength trainees, bodybuilders, whatever, that do conditioning work that don't appear to be shrinking and they don't appear to be weak. So what's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on is that we have these sloth-like strength coaches that push this idea, this concept that you're a fragile little flower, and if you do 100 body weight squats, you can't possibly recover and it'll zap your energy. Come on. Do you really believe that bullshit? So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.